Good morning. My name is June Felix. I'm Regional President for Verifone of Europe and Russia. I'm delighted this morning to have Dr. Louise Beaumont joining me here on stage because she has a lot to share with us in terms of the open new world we're about to enter.
Hello, my name is Louise Beaumont. I'm independent. I've got 3 roles in life. In the first set of roles, I work with legislators and regulators to help them create disruption. In my second set of roles, I work with corporates to help them cope with disruption. And in the third set of roles, I invest in and advise startups to help them exploit disruption. So create disruption, cope with disruption, and exploit disruption.
That's fabulous. It's interesting because you're in every angle of this whole new debate. And it would be interesting for you to kind of summarize what you think the critical issues and opportunities are in your experience and as you look forward in the next 3 to 5 years.
So I think the big thing which is happening is consumers owning their own data. They generate it, they own it. And we have regulation which is driving this, whether that's the Open Banking Standard in the UK, PSD2 across Europe. 12 jurisdictions around the world are really interested in this. And we also have the fun and games that is GDPR. So the consumer owns their data and has to consent to share it. That means the years, the decades we've had of companies doing a big, dumb product push, which is mass marketed without consideration to the end customer, is over. And what we're talking about as we go forward is hyper-personalized, predictive and preemptive services which wrap around that end consumer.
Now that sounds perfect. Sounds perfect, but it's also incredibly challenging, right? Because you have the masses and petabytes, and I don't even know what the next level up is of data that has to be intelligently, customized or aggregated, and a profile that's relevant has to be then, hopefully capitalized on.
And that's the interesting thing, because I think a lot of companies will still try to think of this as having that great phrase from a couple of decades ago, one view of the customer, and they'll still keep trying to do that. Actually, what the customer has is, will have over time, is a unified view of the services they use. So if you look at it from a consumer's point of view, imagine a daisy. So that lovely flower we all grew up with, a little yellow bit in the middle, that's you. And then you've got petals around the daisy. And think of each of those petals as a petal of data. So at the moment, we've got our banking current accounts that we can choose to share if we want to, for services which we find valuable, useful. In time, we'll have the mortgages petal of data, the savings petal of data, loans. In Australia, they're going to bring in the energy petal of data, the telco petal of data. You could imagine being able to plug in your health petal of data. What about insurance? What about pensions? What about your retail life? And as you are able to and then consent to choose to share those petals of data, the services that wrap around you will get ever more intelligent. And the services which fail to be intelligent, you'll stop using. And if you ask me what those services are, they're the services we never imagined, the services we never asked for, and the services we can't live without. Because as that data becomes available, unmet and underserved needs will be uncovered. So no longer is it about having a big dumb product that you push, it's about finding what really matters to that individual. So it's one-to-one at scale.